Picture this, a crowded train in Tokyo. A toddler starts melting down, and the mother doesn't react. No shouting, no panic, no "stop right now." She just watches, calm, like she understands something most of us don't. And the truth is, she does. And I'm telling you now, the last idea in this video might completely change how you handle your child's next meltdown. I don't know about you, but I've been there with my baby, crying in public, feeling all the eyes on me, not knowing what to do. So stay with me and go ahead, use your finger and press that subscribe button. Honestly, your baby would probably do it for you just to help you understand them better. Because here's what makes this so powerful. Japanese kids aren't calm by accident. Here's something that blew my mind when I first learned it. In Japan, children as young as 3 or 4 take public transportation alone in some neighborhoods. Not because they're more mature by default, but because from very early on, they're slowly trained to regulate themselves in small, controlled situations. Parents don't suddenly expect independence. They build it step by step in real-life contexts. That means by the time a child faces a stressful moment, their nervous system has already practiced calm responses many times before. It's not magic, it's repetition in real environments. And everything begins with one simple but powerful shift. Not "how do I stop this?" but "what is my child missing right now?" That question changes everything. It takes you out of the fight and puts you into understanding. I'm telling you, when I started thinking like this, I felt calmer almost instantly. My baby wasn't trying to push me. They just didn't know what to do yet. Share in the comments a situation where this has happened to you and how you felt. And tell me honestly, what is your child struggling with the most right now? And this is where things start to click. Japanese parents don't wait for behavior, they build before it happens. And here's another detail most people never hear. In Japanese homes, discipline in early childhood is incredibly soft, almost invisible. There's very little shouting, very few punishments. Instead, parents rely heavily on modeling behavior in front of the child again and again. The idea is that children learn how to act by absorbing what they see, not by being corrected constantly. So instead of "don't do that," it becomes "this is how we do things here." Over time, the child copies the pattern without needing confrontation. That's why many conflicts never even escalate in the first place. You're already seeing your child differently just by listening to this. So take your finger and press that subscribe button right now. Stay here with me. Because understanding these small things makes a huge difference every single day as a parent. Now let's go back to that mother on the train. She didn't intervene, but she was fully present. That's mimamoru, watching without rushing in. And I'll be honest with you, this is hard. I struggle with this too. Watching your child frustrated and not stepping in right away takes effort. But that pause, that's where growth happens. Because here's what happens in that space. When you don't step in immediately, your child tries. And here comes something fascinating. Japanese parents are taught to tolerate small amounts of discomfort in their children without labeling it as a problem. That means frustration isn't something to eliminate immediately. It's something to pass through. Studies have shown that children raised this way develop a higher tolerance for delayed gratification and emotional discomfort. Their brains literally get better at staying regulated under stress. So what looks like doing nothing is actually allowing the child's emotional system to strengthen in real time. Think about your child for a second. Have you seen them push through something difficult on their own? Share that moment and how it made you feel as a parent. And now here's the part most people misunderstand. This approach isn't distant, it's deeply connected. there's a concept called amae, that deep feeling of I can fully depend on you. Lots of closeness, lots of physical contact, and honestly, some days my baby is literally attached to me all day long. It can be exhausting, I'm not going to lie, but at the same time, you feel how important that closeness is. Let me know if your child is going through that stage right now and what your days look like. I'd really like to hear your experience, and this is where everything connects. That early closeness builds a nervous system that can later calm itself. And here's a detail that surprised even researchers. In Japan, co-sleeping is extremely common for years, not months. Children often sleep close to their parents well into early childhood. And instead of creating dependence, studies have shown that this extended closeness actually correlates with stronger emotional security and smoother independence later on. Because the child never has to question whether comfort is available, they internalize that safety and eventually carry it within themselves. This is one of those moments where everything clicks as a parent. So go ahead, use your finger, and press that subscribe button. Stay with us, because learning this kind of perspective really changes how you feel day to day with your child. Now let's make this practical. Why do Japanese kids clean their classrooms? Not because they're forced, but because it becomes part of who they are. I've started trying small things at home too, just little habits, and you slowly see the shift. I'm curious, have you introduced something similar at home or seen another parent do it? Maybe even someone influenced by Japanese parenting? Because here's the real key. What they repeat becomes who they are. No rewards, no punishments, just repetition. And when it clicks, it's powerful. I'm still working on this myself, not going to lie, but I can see how it shapes behavior over time. So here's something you can start today. Pick one small daily habit, just one. Simple, consistent, no pressure, no rewards, just trust. I've started doing this, and those tiny changes really add up. And when you see it happening, it feels amazing. Tell me what small routine you're thinking of introducing this week. And now let's bring everything together. Japanese parents aren't calmer because their kids are easier. They're calmer because they've built something over time. A system based on trust, connection, and patience. And that slowly changes everything at home. And this is what really matters. You don't need to be perfect. You're not, none of us are. But you can start seeing those hard moments differently. Because inside every meltdown, there's something your child is trying to learn. Next time it happens, pause for a second. Breathe. Look at your child differently. Because if they could explain it, they'd probably say, "Stay with me while I figure this out." And that's why this space exists. So go ahead, take your finger, and press that subscribe button. Stay here, because understanding them changes everything. And before you go, I really want to hear from you. How old is your little one? And what's been the hardest moment of your day lately? Share it and tell me how you've been feeling, because you're not alone in this.